going to use the Too Faced Appley in Love palette. I am going to show you what this beautiful palette looks like. I intended to use it before Christmas, but I didn't get to it. So now we're to it. I have let's try those words again. I have primed my eyes with my MAC paint pot. Pretty sure it's Painterly. No, it's soft ochre. Pardon me. We still have that going on for weeks and months. Don't know what we're going to do. We're going to start with, now I'm going to tell you I'm not overly fond of how this palette smells. I loved the chocolate palettes. If you remember them, you know. They were enjoyable to use. The smell was wonderful. What we're going to do is start right here in Sweet on You. Got got to go a little bit lighter on that because it's got some kickback. And we're just going to kind of use that as, it's a matte shade, so we're going to use it to set this. How was your weekend? Did you do anything fantastic? We had church. We had one service, and we opted to watch from home. And do you know, I was late for church, sitting right in my living room. I would say YouTube didn't give me the notification, but it did. I was busy doing something else and thought I had more time, and it was like, nope, church is on. Whoops. So kind of had to go back and rewatch everything. Good service. I'm glad. The snow is melting. I'm ready. Mayor needs to go to daycare. He needs to go to the groomer. He needs a whole bunch of things. I need out from underneath this hill. So, yeah. We're going to go, same brush that I just used. Going to swoosh it around on my Sigma switch for whatever reason. Got a little paper towel on the other side because I'm old school. I'm going to go, really not sure how I want to do this. I think I want to go into So Snackable. If this goes awry, it goes awry. Tap that. And kind of put that down in the crease. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Okay. The spice smell is a mixed bag for me. I like spices, but I also, on my eyes, I'm not so sure. Let's keep going, because I can sit here and just talk to you all day long, but you have other things to do. We're going to go into Candy Apple, which is this red. And we're just going to lay it down on about the last third up into the crease. This is the first Too Faced palette that I have bought in years and years. I repurchased a peach palette off, I think, Poshmark or Mercari one. I wish they'd come back with the chocolate palettes. Those were the best palettes ever. Anyway, we're going to go into, just going to flip to the other side of this brush. I'm going to go into core values. Put that in the inner corner. And I would be remiss, the color right below it is Bite Me, so we're going to do that one too, because, yeah, little sass. And we're just going to put it right, working up around that crease area, blending it up. And I may have the mirror too close up. I like when they give eyeshadow shades fun names, not so much when they're you know, makeup doesn't have to be, everything in life doesn't have to be we're gonna go back into Candy Apple and deepen this back up a little bit, because it kind of got lost in translation. I'm going to take my finger into Appley in Love and just put it over the very top of center of my eye. And that's part of the reason why I'm using this in front of me. It's not to block you from seeing what I'm doing, but I've noticed that either going by this or going by the vanity, placement tends to get a little off after a bit, and then I'm kind of like, why did I put that there? And it's like, because you were doing it without contacts or whatever, and yeah, that's just where it ended up being. So let me grab a rag and drop a palette. Hang on. I sit crazy in my chair and my chair swivels, so we end up doing this. Is what it is, guys. I don't know what to tell you. Also, I'm working on not looking down as much, because I've noticed in watching back, it's like I look down an awful lot, and it's because everything is right here. Everything used to be up in cabinets and stuff like that, but now it's all down below me, and it's like, oh, we have to adjust to that. I have considered doing a Shop My Stash. That's going to take me a bit to do, just simply because I generally use the same things, other than eyeshadows, the basic things. I tend to use the same thing. So to say, I'm going to pull out this concealer and it's really not going to be much different for me. Today I'm using, because I found it, Smashbox Becca color corrector. And as much as I love the Sigma one, I love this one best more. It's kind of my hidden gem. I keep it, and I had it. I went through some stuff over the weekend, and it was like, oh, you were hiding in a travel bag. Get in there. I forgot I had it. And y'all already know, I'm a world-renowned traveler. I go so many places, okay? I get in my car and I drive about 2 hours southeast home. That's it. That's it. That's my big travel. I bought these elf pencils. They were, and I think that's mold. So I think they're going to get chucked. I don't know. I've not really used them, so, but I think that looks like mold to me. So, hold on, I'm going to rifle. Okay, we did a little rifling. Didn't come up with much. Put on some primer. And yes, I did notice that this is a Estee Lauder 2W2 Raton. I did notice that the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder is a little yellow. The color that yeah, so we will mad scientist it. That's all I can tell you. Double wear, and this is way too much product. I'm aware of it. It's squirting everywhere except for where I want it. This is Desert Beige. Those are usually my colors. Might have to go in with the 3W. We'll have it on deck just in case. We will just kind of like squish them all together. Double Wear is and has been my favorite foundation for decades. Now, this is 2C1. Take just a touch of that in there just to kind of... I have 4 different colors. Why? Because over the course of the year, my skin changes colors. Anyway, we'll mix that on the back of my hand, and we're just going to start in the middle of my face. I got a little too much on the brush. I did not intend to, so I'm going to put some here. Wipe a bunch of it off on a rag, because even though it's a good product, if you use too much product, it's not a good thing. So we're going to, especially up around here, and I've noticed too with the Danessa Myricks, I tend to not get it all the way up in my hairline, and that's just a oversight on my part. What are your thoughts on purple blushes? I am dying to try it. I think I'm too old, but I am chomping at the bit, and I know that they've been out for a while, and I never really took notice, and now that I have, I'm like, I really, really want that. I really want to, and I'm talking purple. You know, I did the look for November because it's Pancreatic Awareness Month, and or Pancreatic Cancer Awareness Month, and that touches close to my heart. And since then, I've been like, I really want to try a purple blush, not a berry. You know, I mean purple. So I have it in my cart. Whether I actually convince myself to actually purchase it, different story. And we're going to take this down. Missed my nose. I don't have my Annie to tell me that I missed my nose. You would think, after all these years, that I'd know where my nose is, right? Wrong. Went in with a little 2C1 Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place concealer. We're going to just kind of smoosh that out as soon as I can find my brush. And take the Kitten Paw from Alter Ego. And yes, we will be breaking into those palettes this week. I've had them for forever and not used the first one. So we need to change that. Okay, I'm going to pull that. If you notice, I only put concealer under my eyes and I'm pushing it in and towards the underneath. The reason being, ladies, I'm going to tell you something. It's going to crease. It's gonna crease. It's just that simple. It's gonna. It's on your face. It's on your skin. It's gonna crease. There are things that you can do to help it, but whenever you get something under your eyes, it's gonna crease. It just is. Okay. We're going to go in with the Laura Geller Blush and Brighten in Tropic Hues. It is a baked blush. I had this before in another color and I really, really liked it. And for whatever reason, I got rid of it. Not sure where my brain was. But yeah, or it got too old. I can't remember. But we're going to pretend I can see what I'm doing when I really can't. I'm going to grab a mirror. And I'm going to also tell you, ladies, skincare matters. You can always tell whenever I have had a lengthy sickness by the condition of my skin. And as I come back and as I start feeling better and doing better, you'll see the texture respond to that. Now, I missed a spot with foundation. I don't know what's up with that. I don't know what is wrong with me. I have been doing that quite often. Let's grab a foundation brush. Maybe I need to pay more attention. But I missed like a whole side of my face. Bizarre. Bizarre, bizarre, bizarre. One thing that I have to get out of the habit of doing, and if you bear with me while I put that back, when I do my makeup here, I'm not really going anywhere, so I notice that I'm not as, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, I'm not as careful, I guess is the word, But I really need to not do that because this could fall over into and cause a major oops when I'm going somewhere. Now, Laura Geller liking. I'm going to give the Danessa Myrick stuff a break. Part of me wants to return it. I'll be real honest with you. A part of me wants to return the face part. The palette, love. The face part, it's just a no. So, there's that, and I'm rifling again. Let's see. Make sure this is not a waterproof. We are going to, because we haven't for a while, go in with the Double Wear Zero Smudge Lengthening Mascara, and then we will go in with the Sumptuous Extreme Mascara. I can't say words. I'll be okay. Right. Had a phone call. Y'all, my brain is scrambled eggs at this point in time. I cannot. I'm excited. You'll see soon, in the next few days, why. My mind is blown. I take a little e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. I don't normally do this, and if you watch my channel for any length of time, you know that. However, I got some mess underneath here because I was trying to do liner and stuff and talk on the phone and be excited, and that was not a plan. So I'm going to go right under here and just kind of, because I went under intending to do just a soft black line. It ended up being not soft, nowhere close to soft. And the more that I tried to fix it, the worse it got. So this is where we are. We're just going to kind of pretend like we meant for it to be this way. Pardon me. And now I'm spilling powder all over. I'm shaking. I'm so excited. I'm shaking. That's crazy. Well, the hope was for my eyes to match. And what happened was totally not it. And I have contacts in. So, for it to be totally not it, yeah. Let's see if we can kind of sort of make them match a little bit. I used the Makeup by Mario eyeliner. And then I went into this shade, which I'm going to do again, and hopefully I don't mess it up too bad. And kind of smudged it under. And then we ended up with a train wreck. Because I went back with, I did not do baskets full, but we're going to this time. To kind of, and it's not working. It's just not budging on that black. It's just moving it around. I should have just gone in with the red, because it's not even laying down at all. We did put our mascara on. I'm going to fool with this off camera because the Makeup by Mario is pretty much where it's going to be, and it's budge proof. So it's going to require a little bit of, see what we can do with. Yeah. We're going to pick a lipstick out of here. I'm getting mad crazy texts because not only am I excited, my husband is, and my grandson, in about 10 seconds or less, is going to be rip-roaring excited. But we are going to put this lipstick on. I'm going to fix this under my eyes. I'm just going to do it off camera. It's a little too dark for me and uneven. However, oh, I'm excited. I don't know where my glasses got to, guys. I'm so sorry. This is in the color Money Maker. I almost read it as Monkey Maker. Y'all, I need to go. it's my eyes don't look too bad in glasses. It's just when I take them off and you can see the mess I made underneath it. Anyway, y'all have a good day. Remember, I'm the mayor's daughter. I'll fix this underneath here. Just kind of, minus this. What you think? I hope you have a great day. This is my first look with the Too Faced Appley and Spice, I think. Appley in Love. Hold on just a second. I just had a thought. Let's take Sweetie Pie. Hey, this could work. Yeah. My neighbor must be out because my side camera is going off. I have the sweetest neighbor. Well, on both sides, but on this side, he's just sweet as he can be and has been since the day when we came. I know, I'm supposed to be done. There we go. That kind of fixed that just a little bit. The day that I came, before we finished closing on this house, I brought my parents to see my house because, that's the thing that you do. Part of the reason why I don't know that I could ever sell this house is because it got my dad's stamp of approval. So I gotta take this off because it is starting to bother me. It's kind of itchy. But he met my dad and talked with my dad for an extended period of time, and they had a good time talking, and he's kind of been, we just instantly became good neighbors. Of course, I remember my dad was 72. He was 71. He was fixing to turn 72. He turned 72 the January after we bought the house. My gosh, it'll soon be his 9th birthday away from since he's been gone. We're not going to get all mushy. Anyway, he was pushing 72, stage 4 cancer, other medical issues. And when he came down my steps, he said, well, these are easy steps to go up and down. This won't be no problem because my laundry room is down here. And I told my mom after I fell a couple of times, I was like, every time I go down those steps, I hear Dad saying, oh, these will be easy to go down. This will be no problem. Yeah, Dad. I got to do some brows because kind of forgot. But we'll do that. See you in just a minute. Okay. This is the finished look. I would not normally have this much underneath here. Y'all know that. That's just kind of to clean up the mess I made under my eyes. And I'll kind of be fighting with it throughout the day until I take it off. But I hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. It's the first video using the Appley in Love by Too Faced. And this is what the palette looks like. And I'm going to be done because I still have other things to do. And oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I'm buying the purple blush. Y'all have a good day. Remember, I'm the mayor's daughter. We love you oh so very much. We will see you in the next video. And yeah, see you. Bye.